Alright. This is the place, you know? Sorry folks, I'm just marveling. Here's the real test, though.
I'm impressed. Stella here tells me this was all her little ruse. No hard feelings, huh?
Is this how you treat everyone? Or are you just putting on the charm for me?
And a sense of humor, too. I like it. Sorry for any misunderstanding. We're a shoot first, ask questions later kind of place. Never can be too careful with looters breaking and entering these days.
Don't misunderstand. We're not criticizing you. Those were fair kills. You didn't know who we were, and we didn't know you from a random looter. Thankfully,
Yeah.
Stella fessed up.
For reference, these are the
Hey, I was
people
just trying to have a little
who knocked
fun.
me out
How was the ice supposed to know they were
and put me
common
in their
criminal?
Yeah, we're all friends now.
what
Let's skip to the part where you help me.
the
That's
flesh
rather
parlor.
presumptuous. After taking out two
Yeah.
of our crew, I wasn't under the impression we owed you anything.
Slavers?
Well, that all depends. What kind of help are you looking for?
Hold on,
Seems
I have
bad
some
enough.
questions first.
All right, humor me. What do you want to know?
I mean, if we're running with the bad people, I guess we're running with the bad people. Oh my. So what do you do
So
here?
what do you do here?
After what you've seen, you really need me to spell it out? We're slave traders. Not gonna sugarcoat it.
Alright.
We deal in raiders, mostly. Capturing them, and once their spirit is broken, selling them to slave owners up and down the eastern seaboard. A few
Oh, I
miscreants
hope
we
you
let
can
work for us if they
get your
show
fix
promise.
here.
But the main goal is to ship these degenerates outside the Commonwealth.
What's the history of this place?
This place was originally the HQ for a large department store chain called Fallon's. The guy who ran the company was one of those conspiracy nut jobs who thought a big war was coming. Turned out he was right. The company had a large fallout shelter constructed underneath the building, and the rest is history.
Wow.
The survivors of that bunker and their offspring ended up being the ones to repopulate most of the Commonwealth. Eventually, they made Diamond City their primary settlement, and this place kind of fell by the wayside.
Which is a polite way of saying it became a prison. Someone needs to deal with the Commonwealth scum after all.
I don't understand. Why not just kill them and be done with it?
Where's the fun or profit in that?
Heh.
You can only
How
kill somebody
they're still
once.
American, you know?
Slavery,
American.
on the other hand.
So, what's your story? Tell me about yourself.
I'm originally from Detroit. Used to make pickup trucks there at the Ford plant before the war. Thing about being a ghoul is, eventually you feel like you've seen it all. Detroit was never much to look at, even before the war. A century after the bombs fell, I started itching for a change of scenery. Heard rumors about the Corvega plant in Lexington. Decided to make my way east to Boston to check it out.
What happened after that?
When I arrived in Lexington, the rumors I'd heard about the auto plant turned out to be phony, so I started looking for something else. Joined up with a group called the Minutemen. That was a few months before the Battle of Diamond City. Mostly been doing that ever since, until it all went to shit.
What do you mean?
Battle
What
of
happened to you
Diamond
guys?
City.
You're not from around here, are you? How about we do the abridged version for now?
The short of it is, everyone I served with in the Minutemen is either dead or turned raider.
Whoa. Okay.
What can you tell me about the child?
Stella hasn't had it easy. Her dad was never in the picture, and her mom raised her at University Point most of her life, until the Institute torched the place. I met Stella and her mom Judy after they fled to Quincy in 2285, helped them build a life for themselves there. And then the Quincy massacre happened.
What was the Quincy massacre?
We can get into that some other time. Let's just say that life's greatest dangers often come not from external enemies, but from our supposed friends who pretend to work for the common cause while scheming to sabotage it.
Oh.
The Minutemen betrayed Quincy. Most of the residents ended up slaughtered by the gunners, Judy included. I managed to get Stella out,
Whoa.
made our way north to Concord.
And that traitor Preston followed us.
Wow.
I'm telling you, he was working with Clint the whole time. And now he's right down the street. And you still won't do anything about it.
Preston.
Been over this, Stella. Innocent until proven guilty. You want me to focus on keeping this place safe from the gunners? Or waste time dealing with the loudmouth fool in the silly hat?
Both. I want justice for what they did to my mom.
And like I explained, you'll get it, if you have patience. Garvey'll get what's coming to him eventually. But for now... Wait, hold up. You hear that?
Oh boy.
Hey. We're hot.
Oh, you
Oh
got
boy.
to be kidding.
Have it your way.
Come on, asshole.
Giving me no choice.
You live to fight another day.
Connor!
You mess with one of us, you mess with all of us.
Okay, gotta heal. Oh boy.
You die, you die together.
Oh. Hit in the chest. It really sucks.
God damn it.
You really know how to ruin girls' fun.
Been ages since I've had this kind of fun.
I think we did it. My god, okay. Now, what's going on with my body? Severe pain.
Who?
Who's there?
Oh
Glad
shit.
that's over.
Where?
Open fire.
Good dead!
Anger ain't good for the heart.
I want this one's dead!
If someone ever tries to kill you, you kill them right back.
Okay. So now we... Oof. That was hard. Need to cook more stuff, apparently. And street tacos. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, my mental health's improved. Oh man. Oof. That being said, my vision is oof. It's bad. We're everything hurts. Everything hurts. Can I make anything here that would help with that? Maim healing. No. Magic wedding ring. Oh, okay. What do I need for a surgery kit? That's what I said. I need a surgery kit. Is it not a thing? It's just the first aid kit now? Yeah, because I feel like I haven't found surgery kit at all. Let's take that. Yeah. Okay. Whew. Yeah, okay, so we have some fairly improved weapons now. We can kind of hold our own. We need to find a doctor, which I think I might have to go to Diamond City to do that, which is a shame because that's far from where we're set up right now. Yeah, the sucking chest wound sucks. That being said, this place is full of cool, useful stuff. Like, they sort of got things. It's great because I want to use those things. A pompadour wig? Okay. Yeah, I know these guys, like, kinda beat the shit out of us when we got here, but we're gonna hang with them. Man, I'm really hurting. It's really painful. It's fine though, I guess. Oh my god, get out of the way! Or do I have to go up this way anyway? Let's go up this way anyway. Gonna raid all of your stuff. Ooh, I could probably get some sleep in here. Sleep into the AM. Not a thing I typically do. I usually stay up all the way through the AM until I like pass out as noon approaches. Nocturnal lifestyle. Just be like that though. You know, for all the praise I have for these mods, they're thirsty. They're thirsty. They're thirsty mods. I mean, like, not mad. Sleeping? I slept it off. I slept off the sucking chest wound? What? Good to know. I guess, like, treat your wound and then go to take some rest, I guess. Makes sense? Alright, Hilarious. You can stop with the lurkin'. Where are you?
I was afraid those guys might show up. Thanks for your help. You alright?
That was interesting.
It's complicated. What do you know about the Gunners?
You in some kind of trouble?
In a manner of speaking. No one's really sure where the Gunners started out.
Okay.
But something changed about 8 or 9 years ago. Out of nowhere, they started sporting plasma weapons, advanced combat gear, and even vertibirds. Doesn't make any sense. Where did they get all that stuff from?
That's a good question. I guess I don't know.
People bitch about the Institute, but look at what's really been going on. Quincy, GNN, Mass Bay Medical, Mass Fusion, 2 vaults, and all the major freeways. It's the Gunners, not the Institute, who've been gaining the most ground in the Commonwealth.
How much of a threat are they?
No one invests the resources to capture those strategic locations without a larger agenda.
Wow.
Someone's behind it. We're just not sure who or what. At this point, there's not much to keep the Gunners from taking Good Neighbor, Diamond City, or the towns up north.
Is there a reason that you're bringing this up?
You mean besides the fact that we just got ambushed here in Concord? There needs to be a group to stand up to these assholes. Someone strong, organized, and local. And I'm not talking about the Minutemen.
All right.
I mean someone with real stones.
Okay.
So, what did you have in mind? I'm gonna need some more in the way of details.
Ultimately, you gotta ask yourself who you want protecting things. A bunch of Muppets who can't defend what's theirs, or hardened killers who can handle themselves.
I hadn't thought of it that way.
Uncertainty is sometimes better than an overt threat. If you build a reputation for being a little crazy, your opponents are never sure what messing with you will cost. So, they tend to avoid finding out.
Settlers can't instill that kind of fear, whether it's against raiders, synths, mercs, super mutants, or even mole rats. They've proven time and again that they're incapable of deterring threats to their property over the long term.
You like the crazy approach.
Minutemen worked for a
We're
while,
kind of doing the crazy
but they
approach.
ended up self-destructing.
What happened to the Minutemen?
Depends who you ask. The challenge with running a militia is that volunteers inevitably have their own agendas. For a coalition to last, there needs to be a chain of command where members don't feel too constrained by your influence.
But still fear you enough to follow your lead.
Ah, yes.
Maintaining morale requires convincing soldiers to think less about
For
themselves
those who were
and more
around,
about the group.
we're back to Reyna doing
Involve
her
them
call and
in a cause,
response.
a crusade against a hated enemy, and make them see their survival as tied to the success of the militia as a whole.
Like, very...
Of course, it's easier said than done.
Somewhere along the way, we lost that sense of common purpose. Infighting took over, and the militia gradually splintered into different groups. Some became raiders or joined the gunners. Others just disappeared. Quincy was the final blow, and now we're back at square one.
Jesus, what a mouthful. What's the plan again?
Whether it's the Gunners, the Institute, or who knows what other groups are out there, they're too powerful to take on directly. So we've got to use our weaknesses as strengths.
If your enemy is big and you're small, then by extension, you're fast and they're slow.
Here we go. The analogies.
You're hidden and they're exposed.
So we break our forces into independent cells who can operate elusively and autonomously, fighting only the battles we know we can win, capturing the enemy's weapons and gear along the way.
And using those tools against them in the next encounter. That way, the enemy is supplying us, and we grow stronger as they grow weaker.
Makes sense, I
You know,
suppose.
not
What's
bad
our next
tactics.
The Gunners are calculated
Not bad
and
tactics.
cautious. It's gonna take them a while to figure out what just happened,
Decentralize.
which provides us an opening.
Organize.
The critical elements in any
Resist.
campaign are speed and adaptability, making decisions faster than the enemy can.
Striking first, before the gunners have time to assess and formulate a response, may throw them off balance. Their nearest outpost is up on the freeway.
She just talks like
southeast
she's
of Walden
constantly
Pond.
smirking.
That's likely where the attack came from. The freeway wasn't particularly well guarded to begin with. Probably even less so after the raid.
I want you to head over there, take out their remaining guards, and steal their weapons, so we can fortify our presence here in Concord. Prove to me you can handle that task, and I'll have a larger project for you when you return.
And if you want bonus points, there's rumor of a raider's stash over by Corvega. We'll mark the location.
Yeah, we're leveled. Yeah, we're leveled. It's a good level. 420. Alright. Cool. We're almost done with the setup of this whole thing. As a quick primer on what just happened in that conversation there. Basically just learned that the dude that you normally follow and do all the stuff for, like in like the normal game, he's a two-timing jerk, you know? Like, was part of the Minutemen and then like had his own plan of like resettling the Commonwealth the way he wanted to do it, and because people didn't go along with his plan, he just basically was like, fuck you, I'm gonna kill you, I guess, because you decided to be evil. And yeah, and he just like has like he's just on this high horse of just like I get to decide who is good and who's bad. And yeah, it's not quite the thing. God, it looks so much better. I'm just really a fan of the forest. It's quite an improvement. Oh yeah, we also already have a power armor for people who haven't played this game. You get one so early. It's ridiculous, actually. Yeah, there's a manhole. I don't know if I knew there was a manhole over here before, but there's a manhole over here, and I I don't know. I feel like that might be a mod that was adding that, but I really don't know. I could have just completely overlooked it. Finally wrapping up this bit. Oh, no, I don't want to talk to you. Fuck you, dude. Fucking Preston.
Wait, something. There you are. Glad that's over.
That's the guy I want to talk to. Okay, before I talk to the stranger, just dusk. It's dusk-like. Or dawn. This is dawn. I get mixed up. It's dawn. This is the dawn. It's good.
All right, time to show you what else ASAMs can do. Now, generally speaking, people need a roof over their head,
I could have
food in their
possibly. I
bellies,
think I might have
and a
completely
place
forgot
to
to
work.
grab the thing I meant to grab, but
We
I
already
might be
built a
fine.
place someone can live. So if you're ready, let's move on to those other two things.
Okay, show me.
All right, place down a...
All right, put down an agricultural plot. Agricultural plots. That's what I thought. Okay, I'm a
ahead.
silly
Just put it down
person.
wherever you like.
Run to Red Rocket. What I'm curious about is I thought I got a perk that was going to make it so I don't have to run back and forth, but I bet it's something to do with Sims like the Sim Settlement 2
ahead. Just put
thing,
it down wherever
which
you
is
like.
what this quest line's for. This guy who's following me everywhere. But yeah, it's it changes the way that the settlements work drastically. So I have a feeling that's probably what's going on. I probably have
Just
to
put it
set
down
up
wherever you
supply
like.
routes between my settlements using some mechanic. But the thing I need, which I forgot to grab, was, where are you? Box of ASAM sensors. There we go. We got all of those.
Go
Oh, I
ahead.
leveled up. That was a while ago. Man, I forgot to do that. I think it was the Mysterious Stranger was what I was going for. Yeah, Mysterious Stranger. Which, if you don't know what Mysterious Stranger is, it's basically just like there's a chance that when you use VATS,
Just put it down
there's
wherever you
a dude
like.
that shows up and accompanies you to do cool shots. That's pretty much all it is. But it's just a fun little thing.
Go ahead. Just put it
right.
down wherever you like.
That is where I'd like to put it down. Oh wait, excuse me. Store that. That was weird. I think we're okay though. Okay. So now what, stranger? Now what, man? We did what you wanted, right? We did it?
I just want to trade a few things.
Not really though.
Hey.
I'd rather just get on with the quest. Here, what if I walk away from there for a little bit and then you're like, wait, come back. Come on, dude. We did it. We did the build it. I might have to, I'm just gonna go load back because I think something got bugged with the quest. Do I have the thing I need though? Yeah, I don't have it. Okay. Yeah, no, the music is like half the point. You know what it really is? And like, this is the thing about Fallout that like, I was kind of touching on a little bit in the intro, is what world is this? It is like hyper Americana, fueled by like nuclear innovation. So like, yeah, I feel like I was talking about how our heroine here is probably much more liberated in this society than she probably was in the last one, because it just doesn't seem like it really progressed much beyond McCarthy era anti-communist rhetoric stuff. So yeah.
Hi.
All right, time to show you what else ASAMs can do.
Okay, he seems more excited about this. Yeah? Come on, dude. Mister. Yes! Yes! It finally said it.
Okay,
Do it, sir.
I'm gonna take on the role of a settler again.
Yes.
Don't worry, I won't subject you to my bad
Once again,
theatrics
the
this time.
most frustrating thing in video
just wanna
games
show
is
how
getting
easy this
other
is.
things in video games to do stuff. Like, friggin' escort quests.
Now, I can't say I've got much of a green thumb,
'Kay.
but thanks to the
Cool.
ASAM, that don't really matter.
Mind you, I love playing summoners and stuff, so yeah, there's that whole thing. But we're doing it, we're doing it.
It'll tell you settlers where to dig, what to plant, when to harvest.
Cool.
Takes out all the guesswork.
All the guesswork, no fuss, no muss.
muss.
Maybe a little
Oh,
bit of
maybe
muss.
a little bit
There
of
you go,
muss.
sir.
I mean, I am getting covered in dirt, but how's that different to any other day in the Commonwealth?
You're not wrong.
Okay, almost done.
Yep. And I think potatoes? Because I want starch for adhesive. Is that correct? It's been years, but I think that's what we want. Because adhesive is just, you know, you don't think about it that often, but how often is glue what's keeping you together in general? You know? Like, I wish this thing was attached to that other thing. Boy, if only I had a sticky thing. Really puts it into perspective. Way to go, buddy. Way to go. You did it. Now, do the...
Gone are the days of citizens complaining over those ever-increasing grocery
This is
store
my
prices.
favorite parts.
Thanks to Rocco brand ASAM sensors, never has it been easier for citizens to grow their own mouth-watering produce. It's so simple, even the wife and kids will want to get their hands
Like,
dirty.
this is what I mean.
For the finest in homegrown food, look to Rocco brand ASAM sensors.
Alright, now what, sir?
And there we have it.
There we go.
A
Cool,
fine
alright.
plot of
Yeah, I
land
was just
ready
supposed
for
to be like,
cultivation.
excuse me.
This from the guy who once underwatered a cactus.
What's next?
What next?
Right. Let's move on. All right. We've built a home, a farm. Next thing is a place to work. You know, somewhere folks can perform a little industry. Gather scrap or do a bit of scavenging. That kind of thing. Go ahead. Put down an ASAM that's programmed for that.
Alright, so we're gonna have some scrapping. I'm a fan of this mod already, because this is just taking out all of the busy work, and yeah, I'm here for that. Okay, industrial section.
There's no bones about it.
There we
Even
go.
useful people are starting to feel the pinch. But you can rely on Rocco to provide fulfilling employment alternatives. With just one handy-dandy Rocco brand ASAM sensor, citizens need never fear unemployment again. Able to legally gather and store useful materials, your citizens will wonder how they ever did without
Legally
a Rocco
gather.
industrial unit. Just
Of course.
one more in the long line of technological marvels
Wouldn't want
brought to you
any
by Rocco brand ASAM sensors.
unsanctioned looting happening in
Well,
the
there
Commonwealth.
All basic necessities covered. Although folks
Thankfully,
won't be
we're
happy
all
with the bare
above board
essentials
here.
forever. Eventually, they will want more. Now, it's up to you what type of ASAMs you put down, but do try and keep in mind what folks in your settlements will be needing.
Excuse me.
Yeah, old Paul.
Don't shoot now. I don't mean no harm. I hope you don't mind the intrusion. I couldn't help but notice all the commotion. What are you two young'uns up to here? That is, if you don't mind me asking. Fixing up these buildings, are you?
Yep. All patched up with duct tape and bubblegum.
Actually, we just finished building these. Foundations, walls, everything.
Is that so? Built them by yourself, did you? Well, you two looking to settle down here, or?
This settlement belongs to my friend here, not me. I was just demonstrating some construction techniques using this ASAM sensor.
Construction techniques? Using that gadget there? Sounds like Brahmin dung to me. Are you telling me you made all this using that gizmo?
Sorry. Who are you?
Oh, did I not introduce myself? Well, you'll have to forgive me. When you get to be my age, pleasantries become somewhat optional.
That's what you think.
I'm old Paul. People call me that on account of how old I am.
That makes
And
sense.
before you go asking my age, don't. I stopped counting years ago. Now, y'all gonna answer an old man or not?
Good man.
You two really built this stuff?
Is it so hard to believe?
I suppose not.
It already looks so different. I love that. This is cool. This is very different. I like it. What's up, Mama Murphy?
Mama Murphy.
What? I was wondering what these things were. She is a Java junkie. I guess they're giving classes? Like, the settlers they have classes now. I just wanted to talk, though. Like, I guess not. I guess I couldn't interact before, and now I can just interact because of this sim settlement situation. Sim settlement situation. Oh man, I have so many. I leveled. I've been leveling. Once again, did not apply this yet. So, okay, we got that. And then we got locksmith. I think that's what we're doing. So we can get into more stuff. That's the ticket. Next time, we're getting gun nut level 2. Cool. Ooh, look at that. Oh, it's nice.
Yeah? What can this old pile of bones do for you?
Yeah, actually, I get to talk to you more? Hell yeah, old Paul.
It would be nice to know more about you.
You want to know about old Paul, do you? Well, let's see. Well, I spent my early years learning how to smith firearms. You know, make guns. I even built a business out of it.
Wow.
But nothing lasts forever. Eventually, I moved on to greener pastures. I became a raider. Hey, now before you go judging,
I mean,
keep in mind that raider games were different back then.
You're
More
right.
respectful like. But it turned out it wasn't a life for me. But after that, I found my true calling.
This is
Taking over the
interesting because this
remains
is
of the
200
old
years
world.
after.
Scavenging. And I don't mind telling you, I was one of the best.
210 years after.
But I've retired
So,
from that now, and I plan to enjoy my twilight years in one of your
2287.
fine settlements. And maybe, just maybe,
So he's
pass on a
from
little
like
wisdom before my
21
time
something.
comes.
Or the early 2200s.
Just how old are you?
I'd tell you, but honestly, I don't remember. But I'm old enough to have seen many things during my time. Like the day of the broken mask incident, or the time that a strange outlander opened up a power armory. Heck, I've even seen the rise of the Minutemen. Then their slow decline and eventual downfall.
Broken mask?
I've heard it called many things over the years, but broken mask
All
is the most
new
common.
lore. Love it.
That was the day that we all learned that there were others among us. Cold, calculating automatons wearing the faces of people you thought you knew. Your friends, your family, your own wife.
Synths?
It
You're
was
talking
a
about
harsh wake-up
synths?
call for the Commonwealth, and it's something we have to live with from now on. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Let's change the subject.
All right.
I'd like to hear about the armory.
Well, that was a fairly recent happening, at least to the recollections of an old man. Not even 10 years past, some stranger was stomping around the Commonwealth in a suit of shining power armor, wielding a sword as tall as a man.
Fucking great.
Some say the strange man still roams
It's
the
like a
Commonwealth.
power armor
And
samurai.
others say he was eaten by a pack of death claws.
Oh, nice.
The truth is probably somewhere in between. But if you ever wanted a suit of his armor, you wouldn't have to look very far. You can find his work scattered all over the Commonwealth.
What happened to the Minutemen?
Oh, that's a sad tale. Way back when I was a young lad, I saw the Minutemen defend Diamond City itself from a horde of rampaging
More
mutants.
backstory on this. I love this.
After that, everybody loved them, and rightly so. They helped keep the Commonwealth safe. But the Commonwealth is a harsh place, and you can only fight it for so long until it takes its toll on you. Decades passed, and the Minutemen started to suffer one loss after another. And then they did battle with a foe they had no chance of beating.
What don't
After
you like
that,
about the
The
1.19?
Minutemen that I grew up admiring were no more.
I should be on my way.
Okay,
Okay,
then.
well.
See you around.